Good morning. Let's pick Oracle. Let me blow my nose because I feel nasally. I feel like I haven't blown my nose in the morning in a while. It's that weather again. I need like a dehumidifier or something. Let me turn the plant lights on. Okay. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. And I'm thinking about it. No, I was just going to order another plant light. I probably don't need another one. I think I do, though. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. All right. Oracles. Let's see. Got those ones. I got the whole world in my hands. Got the whole world in my hands. Oh, I love this stuff. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I want to do overall energy with this deck, but this deck, I need its book. Here it is. I knew it wouldn't be far. Okay. Sheldon's coconut bedding is not doing it for me right now. I don't know if it's because summer and humidity. I don't like mulch. It gets pricked. I need to find a place that will make like a sand and soil substrate mixture. I don't have to make my own. Oh, I almost considered putting something on my feet. I don't like that. Good morning. What the friggle sticks? This isn't even a dead leaf. What's going on? That's dead. Gotta be careful there because I'm not sure if, I don't think Sheldon would eat that one. But you never know. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. You know you look so good. You look so good. Got me. Yeah, see? Like, that's not even like dust. Like, that's his brown shit. And I noticed it all over here when I was dusting. I was like... And I want to say that happened last year. So it must have to do with like the humidity. I'm asking you guys as if you would know. It doesn't matter. I'm going to situate it today. We got water. We got earth. We got air. We got fire. And we got the ethers. We got the ethers. I don't typically add in the ethers, but I did today. So, let's do this, Brutus. Which shall we start with, lovely? Which element would you like to start with? Your choice, up for grabs. Good morning, Super 7. Good morning, Super 7. Good morning, Super 7. Ooh. I need some more crystals over here. I'll do that later, but right now I'm going to grab my Super 7. Now we got 2 Super 7s. Sorry, that was rude. Blew the smoke right in your face, even though it's not real smoke. I feel like you might run into that energy, though. What sign, baby girl? I almost said baby cakes, but I said baby girl. Baby girl, you be on my mind, feeling my fantasies. Caden's stealing all my fucking lighters. He's burning all my fucking candles, stealing all my freaking lighters. Here's one. Hi, Bob. Hi. Everyone say hi. Good morning, y'all. Good afternoon. Where you at? It's not even 7 o'clock here. Yeah, it is. 7:10. Just kidding. Pick a sign, any sign. Good morning. I was waiting for, so we'll do water second. I almost said BK. UK, BK. British Columbia, Manipulta. So we'll do water, fire, air. So I hope she wants earth first. Because I asked her first before you all jumped on. So let's see what she wants first. And I can never pronounce her name. How do you think we pronounce that name? Look, you have me Googling it because what I want to say, I don't think it's right. Good morning. So, is that not your name? Because the way it's coming in is like emo come. What would you say? How would you guys break down her name? Good morning, good morning. I don't even know what she... Scorpio. So you went water. I was looking for you. How would I break that down? So we're going to do water. And do... That was already opened. Water first. And then what was it? Water, water. Fire. Air. Alright, so then earth will be fourth and ethers will be fifth. It's not a real word, so you can't pronounce. You can pronounce it however you like. Well, what am I going to call you? Let's call you. And you're a dude. Okay, great. Thanks for the clarification. So we can call you M. We can't call you M. Well, we can, but most people would think like you're an Emily or something. So let's call you. Let's get like a dude ranch name. I don't know why I got pulled a dude ranch. Do you go to dude ranches? It's an M or an S. Call you SM. SM. Your new official name is SM. Okay. We're gonna call you AI. I mean, where are we gonna go with this? Where are we going with this? My little manly stud. That works on a dude ranch, looking at all the fucking dudes. Is there really a dude ranch? What is a dude ranch? What is a dude ranch? Just a guest ranch. Vacation destination. Dude, let's go to a dude ranch. Really? We call it a dude ranch? I don't know. Why do they call it a dude ranch? Western cattle ranchers, aka cowboys. Big shot city slickers. Okay, well, I'm going to call you SM. I don't know why. SM is now your name. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. It's pulling me to Bob. Excuse me, Bob that paints. My ma used to watch him paint on the weekend. Oh, I'd say his name was Bob. All right. All right, Super 7, right there. Supersonic. S is for super and the U is for unique. Okay. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. I'm having trouble like which deck to use. So maybe I'll use all of them and get like one card from each deck. But let's start with water. I'm going to put a timer on. Ooh, I really want a candle, but that's too strong. Cucumber honeydew, which is one of my favorites. Do you remember Ross? Thank you. Yankee Candle used to make a blueberry, which was like my favorite. It smelled like strawberry shortcakes friend, Blueberry. And they don't make it anymore. They discontinued it. I'm like, how the fuck did you discontinue that shit? What the fuck? You remind me of a girl that I once knew. So, I feel like my nose is running again. Do I want to shut the window or not? What is happening? My plants are like fucking hurting. Only one of them. Let me just order another plant light real quick. Why I order Caden's do-rags for his braids. Actually, I don't know which one I want. I don't know what color I want to go with, I should say. I have the red. All right. I'm just going to leave this in my Amazon and I'll get it after. I need a winter one. That's weird. SM. Well, I feel like his name starts with an S or an M or something with a middle name, so I don't know. It's just something with that initial, but SM sounded better than MS. So here we go, getting my nose running. Not running, but. So let me shut this window. Oh, I feel like a fucking old lady. I feel like a fucking old lady. See, I did have boogers. What the freaking heck? What the heck? I literally feel like I want socks and shit. The weather is changing. The weather is changing. Weather alert. Yeah, I just got a national weather alert. Oh, I want to do my prediction video too. The boogies. That's my nose ring. Oh, maybe that was a booger. I don't know. Fuck, man. Why do I only have one fucking slipper? Got time for just one fucking slipper. Meow. 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 Love these things. I feel like I want draft ones. I don't know if they have drafts. I just got pulled to a draft. So that might be a message for you. This also came in once before. Remember a draft? But there was just a draft one, I think, at the Tennessee Zoo with no spots. I feel like I got shit everywhere. All right. We can get rid of this particular candle right this second because I'm not using it. Don't go in my coffee. Okay. You're going to go over here. I'm going to start with water. What's your first initial? I got pulled back to that. SM. Isn't that like your real name's Charlie? Well, thank you for telling us your real name after all these years. Because I've been struggling and not saying your name because I didn't know how to say it. So look how well that worked out for you. And now I can fucking call you out. Now I could be like, SM, but now we know it's Charlie. Now I'm going to call you Charlie. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. Tell Charlie. Everybody tell Charlie you fucked up. You fucked up, Charlie. I like it even better, right? Charlie. Fucking job, Charlie. He's probably lying. I just thought, as a vampire, I know a Charlie who called me Chick. Chunk? What? I know a Charlie that we called Chick. Damn. I don't fuck up, my bad. You don't fuck up? All right. Ooh, Charlie's confident. I like Charlie. You might have to go change your real name now, Charlie. AKA SM. But I'm saying SM and it's pulling me. It's like Rihanna. Chains and whips excite me. I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Except when you can't, I don't care. I will smell of it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. All right, you're fucking Charlie now, okay? I feel like someone's sleeping with Charlie. Oh, all sleeping with Charlie. It's a big astro orgy, Charlie. Charlie, you're giving off some vibes, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, you bit my finger. All right, let's get into this. Charlie, you just gave me anxiety because I got pulled the Scorpio. Whoo. Not Charlie per se, it's the Scorpio energy. I'm assuming. You said you were a Scorp, right? I got 4 placements. I said a Stallion and Scorp. Don't you worry, Charlie. I know all about it. I know all about it. Charlie's a Scorp. Ooh, very interesting. Come walk on the wild side. I said, hey, girl. I said, hey, child. Come walk on the wild side. Do 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 do. Right? Do 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 do. Take a walk on the wild side. Might be a message for you, Charlie. Said, hey, babe. Take a walk on the wild side. Said, hey, honey. Take a walk on the wild side. Do 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 do. And all the colonial girls. Oh, all the colored girls. I said all the colonial girls. And all the colored girls said do 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 do. Sugar Plum Fairy came in to hit the streets looking like soul food and a place to eat. Went to the Apollo. It might be something with authenticity or something, because I actually wanted to use the African deck. Fucking coffee today. So we're on point. I don't like how he calls them the colored girls, though. I'm assuming he's meaning African American, but I'm not positive. But I'm assuming. But I mean, it might be his preference considering he's calling his like the sugar plum fairy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I like that preference too. But the women in here are fucking gorgeous. Like blacker than black. They're just stunning. I've only come into like a couple people are like blacker and black. I hope I'm not insulting anybody by saying that. I think you're fucking gorgeous. That blacker than black. That blacker than black. It's like, damn. There's a website I subscribe to. I think it's like Instagram. It's like International Black Travel or something. And the fucking women and men are just fucking gorgeous. It almost reminds me. It reminds me of a girl that I once knew. It reminds me of a photo like I just uploaded of a little girl. But I'm talking like blacker than black. It was Caden's first day of school yesterday. His smug little smile. I blow it up a little. He's getting his braids this weekend. You wanna know? I like him in the cornrows, but this is what he wants. I was like, okay. He actually looks really good in braids. It actually makes him look 3 years older, which I don't like. But it is what it is. So, actually, his braids on Monday night. I have a friend. I'm going to go see her. She does braids, cornrows, all those things. I'm just surprised, like, those ones. I like them when he does them, like, back. So that's why I got to order him the do-rags. Which, let me put in the cat. We tried doing outside. And it didn't work. Because we're at the bus stop. Do-rags. Along with my... That flag is whipping. Okay. Along with my light. Let there be light. Okay. He's a senior. He's a junior. He's a junior. Going to high school all by himself. I mean, we're really calling Charlie out. He's a Scorpio. I know a couple Charlies. Oh, you're aging him. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Tammy, let's add you as a monitor. Now, listen, guys. If you don't want to be a monitor, you can take yourself right off. Oh, look at all you guys on us talking on monitors. We're putting you on monitor too. Look at now, you're all monitors. Some of you are managing monitors. Some of you are standard monitors. Sammy, you want to be a monitor? So it's. I mean, it's only fair, but I feel like you're not really a newbie. But Sammy, you let me know. Tammy, you're now a monitor. Upgrade. Upgrade. What the fuck is this? Oh, the single lady. Like, it doesn't even, it feels awkward. So I think there's awkward energy coming in. I mean, my hair feels awkward. I didn't do nothing with it. But I mean, I woke up at 6:15, rolled out of bed. Woohoo, here I am. Ooh, Tammy, look at you. You're looking all fucking flying shit. All blue and shit. I love it. I just got anxiety again. Okay. Careful with social media. Love you. Careful with social media though. Like it's like when I look in, or like, so I don't know. AI could be doing something funky. You know how they have that new app, AI, Ask AI? I don't know how I want to. Fucking anxiety. What the fuck? See, it's something with the AI. It's something with. I know a lot of people are probably like, oh, it's more for like the government. Well, meaning like, I mean, they track you no matter what app, guys. But like, because I feel like it's one of those things like we should have it, but for spiritual purposes or for like galactic purposes. It's not because you need that app. So I don't know if this anxiety is an. So I think the energy or the anxiety, like my chest hurts. Like I think it's an AI thing. I think it's like, I just heard intergalactic. Oh, I'm perfectly nasally for that right now. I keep coming across the spears. Remember we were talking about those spears? Everything they're finding right now at the bottom of the ocean and certain things, like alien life, are spears. Have you guys come across those yet? July, evidence. I mean, you got all this evidence. We knew that was coming in anyway. It's not what I'm looking for. It's kind of like all over the news right now. Metallic spheres found in the Pacific floor interstellar region. And I'm telling you, I couldn't get that. I couldn't get it out of my read. So all the ones that like they're finding, I mean, they're just, that's when we were talking about last WkEnd Energy water, when we switched to that deck. And I don't know, I can't shake it. So we were talking about like giving birth to something, or like the new, yeah, like the alien energy. I hate calling them aliens. I need another word for them. But you guys might work with light language, something with fingers. I mean, but it could be an Italian thing, and I talk with my fingers. I don't know. I can't kick that. I just got pulled to a parade. I don't know what that's about. So I need to do another weather video. When it comes, it comes. I need to do the prediction video. We need to wrap that up. Spirit is on me about that, guys. Yeah, like any of us can read that. Some of you, I'm telling you, that guy Tyler, the medium, Hollywood medium, some of you guys should really try like channeling that way. Like just grab a pen and paper. And that's not the first time I've said this to you guys. I feel like I'm capable of doing it too, and yet I still haven't tried. I don't know if you're discovering your gifts. I keep wanting to get to the reading. I went to the bathroom first. I'm telling you, all I can smell is this candle, and I'm not having it. Where'd it go? It's on tight. It's like a burnt, the burnt candle smell. But it's like burnt rubber. It has to do with the ethers, though. Let me feed Sheldon. Oh, his bowls are out here. All right, give me a minute. Yeah, I'm getting pulled to the prediction video. I'm telling you, like, they're getting on me with that. Well, I don't know if I need to, like, I don't know. There's something I need to look at and to talk about or something, because it's pulling me to the time, like, I'd be upstairs and I'd have these conversations with you and, like, hell no, they're not going to pull me to religion, or hell no, they're not going to pull me to this. And so it's important. I got to do it. Sorry, guys. I was just helping my mom out of bed. And my dad wants a Pepsi. What did I do with my Pepsi? Oh, do I have one in my work bag? Oh, I had 2 in there, but I ate them. Apparently because they're not in there. I'm going to be like, oh, I have Pepsi. Oh, sorry, I can't help you. I found one Pepsi. Nope, swallow. Okay. I gotta add Pepsi to my list of things to get. It's really the only thing that works good for me. I'd rather take a Pepsi than to chew 100 Tums. So sorry about that. But I wanted to say good morning to my mom and help her out of bed. So, okay. The spears. These were ready. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what's up with those. Well, I don't know if it's linked to the water read we did the last weekend. I'm going to sneeze. Was it last weekend's read? I think it was the last read we did. Whew, again, anxiety. It's an AI thing. So I'm not looking at it as a bad thing, but it's wild. I don't like it. I'm not crazy about it. And all I smell is that again, so it's pulling me back to that. I don't know what's up with my senses. Quick chat on the full moon. Welcome. Until 9/4. Was it the weekend ended? It was like almost the 5-hour one. Okay, so, and then I did until 9/4 for almost 3 hours. Oh yeah, we spent time. And I was just going to say, wow, we're almost an hour in and we're still chatting. The fuck? I wouldn't say like worry about like electrical fires or anything like that. And it's something, I'm seeing like a conveyor belt, like something huge. Huge. Getting pulled to like Norway or Sweden again. All right, let's do this because I gotta be out of here for 9:30, 8:30, 10:30. It's the final countdown. What's that, Rocky? Okay. Dear Lord. no can do. I need to go to the store and get the ones that I can pick out myself. Okay, well, we're not rocking any of those right now either. Sage. I wanted to actually dry some basil. Make sure, like when you're saging, guys, you get the soles of your feet. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. I mean, again, at the end of the day, we're still going right back to that song. Oh, I had an incense in there. Must have been tolerable. Sitting with that cave again, that cave energy. Alpines, Himalayans. We could just be going back to portals, but I'm not sure. Okay. Water. Let's do this. What are we at? 50? 51. WkEnd Energy for water. I'm going to do the overall energy. Overall energy for water. Yeah, it's could even be salt mountains. Overall energy for water, WkEnd Energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I just got that full moon Pisces. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. You got an 8. It's a 35. Medicine wheel. Manifest clear blue skies in your life. It's important for you to take certain aspects as you as a being. Enter the medicine wheel from the self to reflect on how you're still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic or drain your energy. Step into the north as you ask yourself, is this my passion? Do I show it? The end of the east direction, visualizing how you want to live your next chapter of life. It's up to you and how you spend it. Each direction, minute and days and months. But when you're done, Make sure to step outside the wheel and contemplate your journey. I don't know if Neptune plays a heart here, but it's a sacred hoop with 4 cardinal directions. Represents a cycle of life, cycles of nature, and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It's been used for millennia in indigenous cultures, brings harmony to the village. Directions symbolize the 4 steps that the shamans take to become more powerful with wisdom. Do not postpone any healing on your journey any longer. It can be difficult to start. You must find the inner strength to step into the medicine wheel or lose your opportunity. There are many ways and many paths. Choose the one that resonates with you. Once you have found it, the only mistake you can make is to not follow it. Go boldly. So I don't know if you guys want to screenshot this. I will also put them on the community page for you because I feel pulled to do that myself. Make sure it's clear. It's clear. Okay. So I think this is really honestly more of a visual for you. Water, WkEnd Energy. I don't know if you want to no, you don't want to postpone. See, you might feel like you want to postpone something. A radical rebirth. Number 5. So you got an 8 and a 5. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, WkEnd Energy. You're definitely coming alive. Another 5. Influence. Nature spirits. Pretty sure it's just sacred geometry. It's a symbol of the Hindu Tantra. Wealth in all forms are available to you now. You are rich on all accounts. Drawing this card invites you to feel the abundant flow of having exactly what you need in spiritual planes. If you're inquiring about a situation or relationship, this certainly indicates that there is much to be experienced here. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. You are being provided and rewarded at this time. I didn't want to have to read, but oracles do that to me sometimes. The Druids are the tree spirits, keepers of earth and knowledge, Greek in origin, worshipped earth-based religions, elements, fairies, divas, other natural spirits request your presence. It's time to venture outside, go outside in nature, recharge the batteries with the trees, grass, mountain, desert, and sea. There are magic that awaits you when you communicate with nature. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, WkEnd Energy. big picture thinking, Pleiadian energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Then in visionary, I wanted to be like, yep, that was the medicine wheel, right? You are being called to step up and take the lead, new ideas and creations, whatever you're pursuing right now. Pleiadian cosmic cousins, they're here to remind us it's never too late to learn new things, especially in regards to the future. It's likely your natural big picture thinking here to generate ideas for the future, how to give birth to a new one, dreams of new worlds. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, visionary thinkers. Perhaps you had an idea recently that's calling to you to usher in. If so, this is confirmation that you're guided. The Pleiadian support within us is an important stage to Earth's development. They want you to know that your decisions that you will make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all the species. They're calling to you to be the leader of the future. You hold a clear vision that is possible. To trust the vision and follow it through the daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think, for it takes courage to have a new path and especially pave it, to trust the vision before reality. So, is anything on your mind in regards to that? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Weekend energy. I think your concentration is going to be on point. You got grays, timid, misunderstood, and shy. There are many varieties of short grays. Orion's constellation. Zeta grays are typically 3 to 4 feet. Enormous, haunting wraparound dark blue eyes, which they're able to use while making eye contact with somebody to hypnotize them into a trance. The skin color varies of tones of gray. They do not physically eat, though they acquire nutrients from various sources, absorbing energy through their skin. They are largely now hybrid, and some are cloned species that are no longer have access to our soul's matrix. The Alpha Draconian own and operate and oversees the galactic engineering and cloning by the MILAB programmers. That's that occult energy. In 1947, Roswell crash in Mexico brought short grays' existence into public attention. Interstellar travelers usually dislike crafts. They have no sex organs, known to have no emotion, purely logical and incredibly intelligent and telepathic. It is reported that they too are a dying species and are desperate to have themselves from extinction. That word, extinction. Why? Extinction. Some short grays have been associated with abduction phenomenon. Experimental energy mythologies hopefully help them access the soul matrix and thereby assist their genetic species. They are largely a slave race that complies under Alpha Draconian rule. Which is odd because remember I got that vibe that this same card was out with Alpha Draconian, but that's the cult unethical. So I almost feel like they're slaves. So what's the point of this message? Give me a second to reflect on this. Because I didn't pick up on that. Do I think you need to protect your energy per se? Yeah, but nothing. So again, you're not working with the same exact energy of last weekend, but damn, these cards are fucking talking to me. I'm telling you. It is a warning, but a warning of like darker, not so great energies that kind of want to surround you. I think it's like trying to stop you from what you're creating, or if you're coming together with somebody, they don't want that either. Two of you could be powerful together. I honestly feel like if you were to run into an energy like this, it's not much they can do but try to intimidate you, because I think you're cloaked. It's something. So I'm telling you, like, some of you guys are definitely working with that galactic energy. And in regards to the AI app and saying, I think you should download it, Galactic Energy. Also, at the same time, I think this is the energy that's trying to prevent you from doing something. But I feel like you have the upper hand and they know it. This isn't really Matrix. So I do think your headspace should be in the ethers this weekend in regards to what you're going through, what you're experiencing. That's why you remind me of a girl that I once knew. That's Matrix, but you remind me of a girl that I once knew. I see her face, I look at you, you won't believe all the things that she put me through. Kind of hard to explain, but I'll try to sit down and take a while. This is why I can never be. I found out she was on the creep. She was sexing everyone but me. It could just be somebody's thoughts. I just got pulled to get out of it. Okay, so I don't know what type of energies are coming towards you. Could they have a gray entity trying to approach you that way? I don't know. There is definitely there is a rebirth, not the normal rebirth that I'm feeling, but oh yeah, I couldn't find this book last time either. Let's go to the trees. this is that, like, that harmony. I'm being pulled to that harmony, which was the reading I did last night. The new love, old love, whatever it is. Go within. Pay attention. Something's going to shift this weekend. Whatever is matrix going on this weekend, it's like having to look beyond it. Didn't one of these cards speak about that? Could be the Pleiadian energy. I mean, this is, I wouldn't say Pleiadian, but it's Orion's belt, which is linked to Pleiadian. So, tell me about the grays. This is having to look at something in a matrix view on why there's an energy coming towards you. And all I'm getting pulled to these like little spears. So there's something with these spears that came into the ocean, wherever they're located right now. Which is linked to that. The umbilical cord reading I did. So you do have matrix energy trying to stop you, but it's galactic. Well, they're trying to intimidate you, and it could be what the karma right there. Remember your value. Reflect on your value and what's important to you. But I feel like this is the anemones. It could be something with the ocean. Timid, misunderstood, and shy. Which now I'm getting the vibe of, remember the Alpha Draconian card? I was like, whether you're working for the dark or the light. So clearly decisions haven't been made here. But I don't see it as being a bad thing. You're definitely cloaked. I don't know if you cloaked yourself. This might be a confusing weekend for you. In the sense of when matrix plays a role. Make a wish. So to me, probably, I just got super nauseous. This coffee is giving me like burps, which hasn't happened in a while. So I don't know if you want to change your diet. I certainly don't want to take my coffee away, but something's telling me like maybe I should just drink more water before I have my coffee. I don't know. This is already happening, and it's linked to the medicine wheel. So I don't think you're going to miss an opportunity, but let that momentum, stick with the momentum. So if you feel yourself pushing back, push towards it. Because you're working against the opposite energy, because you have energies trying to stop it. You might be seeing 1331, 3113, cleanse and infinite. It could be that more water unlock a block by cleansing, cleaning an energy field. So it could be, again, just saging. I'm more pulled to infinite, limitless, timeless. Oh my God, the anxiety. Whew. Yeah, see, whatever's going on with you here, timeless, which is infinite. It's your soul, the universe, the love, the energy. How do you connect with the infinite potential and wisdom within and around you? So if you're not quite sure on where that leads, definitely spend time, nature or water. Maybe talking to fairies, gnomes. Completion. You are loved, you are worthy, self-love, expansion, abundant, a true nature. It's limitless and it raises your vibration for who you love. Make sure you set an intention over here with what you're working on too. That's why it's kind of like that energy of if you get a negative thought, push it away with a positive thought. Focus on the momentum of energy. You could be timid, misunderstood, shy. You could just come from this tribe. But you got worth, influence. What are you giving value to? Does it align? Do you value your gifts, your talents, such as value other people? So, like I said, like there is intergalactic again. There is like galactic interference. It could be matrix interference, to be honest with you. But got to live in the matrix world too, right? So I'm really surprised Harmony didn't come out because I'm just feeling the Harmony card. So you might want to try to get to that. So the medicine wheel, what you're creating over here, and it's for your own well-being. Into the medicine wheel from the south. But you have the reflection, but south-north. So you need to align something. Especially if you're clinging to any past events. Even if you don't think you are, just cleanse it. Continue to the west. Notice which relationships are toxic, which ones are not. Anyone wants to hold you back. Step into the north. Ask yourself, oh, look at that. It's just like stuck to me. Step into the north. Ask yourself, what are you passionate about? Are you showing it? And then end it in the east direction. visualize how you want to spend your next chapter. So something pretty significant might occur this weekend. And you can't look at it as a matrix thing, which is tough advice to give, especially if it involves somebody else, because I don't want to like delude you with, you got to do what's best for you, but higher powers at play. I just got really nauseous. Got lesson, refocus. I don't know if it's necessarily a lesson, but I'm definitely feeling that refocus. Could be a lesson. Yeah, dream big. Keep your dreams alive. Go within. Reinvention. So, it's definitely energy of a whole new world, but it's how you shift your own world. You might end up shifting, soulmate. You might end up shifting, what was I going to say? How you're shifting your own world, but you might end up shifting your energy. Somebody is going to attempt to come back, or it's just, could be past life, whatever it is you encounter. That typically speaks of relationship, an abundant relationship. So whether you're opening the door, starting one, whatever it is for you, the lights just blinked. And they're blinking again. All right. Let's move on to fire. Weekend energy for fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Weekend energy for fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, you're using your fire this weekend. It's making my arms like shaky as if it's nervous or rattly. So you might want to get in, I wouldn't say get in tuned. It's kind of how you're looking at working with them. The child. The child knows the way to joy and happiness. The child offers return of second innocence. The time born of wisdom and not narrative. The card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while being on earth. The child is here to release the habit of being yourself, to help you acquire the beginner's mind, to have you see life for the first time. Remain open in learning and discovery. Who is your spouse or your partner today? Can you see them with a fresh eye? Who's looking back at you in the mirror this morning? Become a mystery to yourself. Reconnect with a sense of childlike wonder. It just got really windy. The child comes to show you that you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from the conditioning and suffering. You were born happy, so you can be again. It's making the right choice. The child will help you climb out of the hole that you dug yourself into, if so, to recover your sense of joy and play. There's something about the fire energy. We all have the propensity, and it does have to do with something with this moon. You might actually see a glitch in the matrix this weekend. Aries, Leo, Sag, celestial alignment. Well, that is bright and colorful. You might have to make a sacrifice, so it feels like a sacrifice. Aries, Leo, Sag. Got growth. More looking at that spiral. Aries, Leo, Sag. There's something very transcendental going on here. Perspective, activated earth. I only want one. Whew. Very transcendental energy. Completely different energy than water. Water felt more calm. This is very intense. The whale and the oak are elders. Share your song, frequency, sound, dive deeper. There was an image on a card that I did in the weekend, in the previous read last night with the orca. I think it was the chariot. Aries, Leo, Sag. You have a 41, which is a 5. You have a 15, which is a 6. Kabbalah, Tree of Life. It's the cosmic energy, the frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize with its song, to weave around the oceans and so much more than you know. Look into the eye of the whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your own very being, and in an instant, your life is changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share your potency, to bow to who you really are, to stretch your heart wide enough to hold on to leave the fears and doubts and baggage at the door, to question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale, the ochre, or the elders want to give you the privilege of seeing who you really are, and at the same time others. To drop your hands up, personal flaws, and let your soul sing. Allow the song of the echoes of the four children of the heart in all four directions. Peel back the layers of any suffering pain to reveal others' true soul, and endeavor to see the soul you have not met, souls of those you have not met. There's something really deep about that. This energy. Whew. A time of evolution and growth is here. You may be leaving behind outdated or inadequate relationships, mentors, belief systems, situations, environments. If you're inquiring about a situation or relationship, this card is a deeper commitment or a decision that you will let go of in order to honor your journey. Draw another card for clarity, which direction you're taking in regards to this situation. The card represents knowing that all will be well for the highest good. This energy, guys. The morning star. The morning star is the brightest star of the horizon. It's considered important spirit, honored by the Pueblo Indians. The plains of the Great Basin, indigenous people honored the sign of courage and pure spirit. The ghost of the dance religion is a symbol of coming renewals of conditions. So again, growth, renewal. The tree of the life map, structurally involved with the flower of life, sacred geometry was used by the Jewish and the mystics. The tree of life, esoteric blueprint describing the principles, practices of energy. The pathway, the cosmic of the God, contains 10 interconnected spheres that represent archetype states of human psyche. The flow with an event to activate the 22 paths connecting. And I do feel like you're leaving something behind. It's the higher wisdom, it's the higher knowledge. It's a different type of alignment, how it makes you feel. Okay, so now I feel like we're stepping into like the matrix in the sense of like you knowing what's good for you, you knowing what's not good for you. There could be consequences here if you choose not to separate from an energy as well. I feel like you would know there's an alignment, and I want water. I want my coffee, but it's telling me water. There is an alignment in the sense of I don't know. Something just feels matrix. So it could be anxiety, it could be full moon. It's like a matrix lesson that needs to be followed through with. But it's the perfect alignment. Full moons, I'm getting pulled to matrix more. Full moons about release. That felt like a matrix message, though. There's definitely some life lessons here. It keeps wanting me to tell you, if you got strong fire, this is your read, but it's not. In the sense of like, diluted. Like, again, it's the diluted matrix energy. It's almost like draining. You're definitely being guided in a new direction. Probably has to do with the Wheel and Oka elders. I didn't knock the deck, which is, I typically always knock the deck. Doing the right thing. Shadow work action. You might not like what you have to do. Refocus on the fifth dimension. Shift your focus. So needing to confront something, or somebody's going to confront you, but like doing the right thing and being like, no, like my focus, like your focus needs to be in the 5D. It could be somebody else's lesson in regards to shadow work. I just feel matrix here, and I feel like it's telling me, if you got strong fire and you're a spiritual, like, just listen to the different, I just heard ethers, and I am going to do an ether read. So tell me about growth. Becoming and prosper. So it's where you're going, how you're looking at something. It's evolution. So you're mastering. I wouldn't say mastering, but I did say you're mastering that. But there's something that's not. And go within when it comes to. I want to pick it up and get another one, which is weird. Doing what's best for you. There's a very dramatic shift here. The morning star is the brightest star on the horizon, the dawn's horizon, considering the important spirit. Pueblo Indians, the plains of the Great Basin. Indigenous people honored the sign of courage, the ghost dance religion, the symbol of a renewal. So up and coming with something. So your focus here actually needs to be more in the ether. Okay, so that makes sense. But so why is there so much matrix energy being projected? Tell me about the Kabbalah. And again, you got the spiral, you got the two spirals. It's reflection, imagination, and grounded. I feel like there's something with belief there. Tell me about the Kabbalah. But it's matrix. So you might not see eye to eye with somebody. Or they don't want you to see. Like, somebody would rather prefer Someone thrives off of drama. So I don't know if somebody wants to turn something around on you, but it's like they are inspired by you, but settling wants to come out. So I don't want to get deep into that, but it did want me to pull. So careful what you get deep into, like, especially if it comes to like reflection, imagination. You know, it's like that energy of potential. At one point you saw potential, or can you see potential now? But it's not about that for some reason. So don't question that or look at that. I don't know what that means, the potential or the question it, because it's not. It's about your potential, but somebody else wants you to think that there's some other type of potential. Yeah, see, and you have like this karmic energy that really wants to come out here, guys. So I think the way I'm reading it is like, don't let this karmic energy interfere with something. Frequencies. You can listen to whale frequencies, because you're definitely being guided. You might want to listen to whale frequencies, and remember your value here when it comes to whatever alignment this is, guys. Like, there's definitely an alignment and value, self-care. It's like all about you. Best advice for this child. Beyond space and time, greater than your imaginations, how do you view the universe? You know, so it's how do you view it? It's kind of like creating your own world. Didn't I say that in another reading? Or didn't I say that in the beginning of this reading, actually? I can't remember. I think it was this reading, because I'm getting pulled to the same message again, in the sense of creating your own world. Be careful here, guys, with this matrix energy. It's very intrusive. And I don't know if it's from a father figure, is what I just heard. It's karmic. But I don't think it has anything to do with you. I just heard enjoy the alignment. So there is, you might have trouble enjoying the alignment. Wait for the ethers. That's what I just heard. So, all right, let's go to air. Overall energy of air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like it's crowded, like prominent. There's prominent energy. Structural. Interesting. Beloved. The beloved is recognition of the spirit in another and moving towards spirit through another. And when divine appears to us from all forms of a child, a partner, a friend, we experience love as we grow and recognize the beloved in everybody, not confusing their personality with divine nature. Accept the invitation to learn the path of love, expand being through union with another. When you recognize the beloved in another, you call forth the highest and purest nature. Follow the path through of love. This is pulling me to something I said. I don't know if it was water, where I was like, I don't like giving messages like that, in the sense of like looking at something in a spiritual sense when it comes to another, because that's when things can get confusing. But I'm getting the same type of feeling here. Okay. So be careful with romantic love, the kind of love falling in and out of your own projections placed upon another person. Remember that they're only mirroring back your deepest, longest, rather than revealing your true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. So there is an energy, I think it's linked to last night's read, of like coming together with somebody or talking to somebody. But it's reading and feeling their soul. See, but this is where we can get caught up in certain stuff. But like, so you obviously must have experienced this before. Obviously, right? I'm even saying it. I experienced it before. So I don't know if the advice here is like, just because you went that route before doesn't mean don't do it again. Maybe it was just with the wrong person. So I don't know if there's a lesson here. Not really a lesson, but more faith. But you're seeing more of the red flags in faith. And there might not be red flags. I'm just seeing all the red. But it's looking at something or someone in a spiritual manner versus a matrix manner. So maybe it will help you understand a situation better. Just don't project that energy towards them, because I think it's for like your own understanding here. It's that structured energy again I'm feeling, of being like very intellectual, smart. Like you can put together the pieces of whatever this is. So you're definitely putting together pieces of a memoir. Is that a movie? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, WkEnd Energy. Being called, loosen your grip. You got love. Doesn't look like you got mail. You might want to check your inboxes or your spam. Empathic starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours, so be careful. Careful looking in a mirror this weekend. You might want to just stay away from mirrors. Cosmic power. There's a lot of strength right there. Meditate. Gratitude. Number 4. Another 5 up there. 5, 6, 7, 8. You had the 35, and the other 5 below, you got a 2 with water. So You might want to watch water if you're only watching air right now. You could be getting tested in the sense of your own powers. You might be walking into a new life because I thought that was a 4. Drawing this card means you create more stillness in your life. Utilize meditation to breathe through that work. Be gentle on yourself. It also releases stress. Your current situation may be distracting you. More quiet time, less attachment are required. This symbolizes fraction of the mantra to feel the universe connection within every cell of your body. So I do feel like there's something here to be thankful for. The deep honoring is present. Give and feel great thanks for these blessings that are arriving on your route to you now. Drawing this card invites you to share your devotion or outwordy expression of gratitude of someone or something of its presence in your life. Meditate or create the gratitude list for all that's thankful in your life. So you might want to light a candle later for your ancestors. Empathic starseed. Starseeds are here to shift the world through physical presence alone. They don't need to do anything beyond that, except the energetic charge of physical presence that it actually causes. Due to the highly sensitive nature, empathic starseeds can struggle with being on Earth in a physical body. Many are prone to addiction or depression and tend to mistake others' feelings or moods for their own, which is kind of the feeling I was just getting of that, like, looking at something in a spiritual sense. Is it my feelings? Is it not? I mean, it can lead in so many different directions. But I think if you really go within in regards to a situation this weekend, you're going to be able to put the pieces together. You're going to be able to make sense of it. It's not going to be like it was before. Okay. You could prefer smaller groups. Crowds can be overwhelming. If this card appears, consider lighting in your load energetically. Do not put yourself under such pressure to go out into the world. Be gentle with yourself. Allow extra time to recover energetically, especially if you're feeling pressure to keep up with a certain pace instead of not taking your own breaks and treating yourself like you should be with being precious that you are. Whatever the pressures are of the world, take it off your plate. Switch it off. In today's world, it's normal to feel this. And perhaps you're in the present life, you're not feeling like you are enough. It could be a phase that you're just going through, or simply you're being called to love your life. If your work involves others, right now you're being asked to call and keep a calm about yourself. You do not need to transmute it at all. It's okay to look after your own growth and healing before feeling you should offer yourself to the world. Indeed, it's necessary if you want to continue and sustain energy. So it does have to do with your energy. That's why I said even be careful with a mirror. A lot of healing vibes here, but a lot of, it could be undercover healing. Like you're not. You have people watching you, as in like ancestral energy. I don't think you're being tested. They're watching you this weekend. Because you're about to walk a path. I'm being pulled to the orcas as well. So it's kind of how you're going to handle a situation. But again, manifesting multidimensional perception, attunement, like I said, like you're going to figure the piece of the, like you're going to be able to understand something. So I don't know if you've been put in this position before, in the sense of like, I mean, let's just use a very matrix example. It's not my energy I'm feeling, it's somebody else's. We all know that's a thing, right? But how are you handling it, especially with the full moon? So I do think you're getting tested, but you can handle it. This is like self-discipline. Again, there's something with structure here. There's a very strong presence of self-mannerism, like catching your reactions. It's almost like spirit's asking you to kind of almost even question every interaction if it's questionable. Like, and not like every, like, I'm going to the nail salon, I'm not going to question going to the nail salon unless there's like something there that like triggers me. Somebody says something, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's when something is presented to you. It's the number one too. Like if you're presented with something you need to think about, you know, that type of energy. This is your ancestral energy too, and I didn't even know that. Atlantis. Arthurians are lightly advanced, highly advanced, multidimensional, sophisticated civilizations that resides in the core of the hollow earth, located beneath energy, very fruitful, serene, abundant lifestyles, superior to the surface dwellers. I'm assuming that's us. Typically stand up to 12 feet in height. Earth's flora, vegetation is the finest and purest quality found anywhere. They can live up to 800 years old, typically the oldest, but do not appear older than 40 in age. Magical eyes, totally free of toxins. Arthurians mostly avoid traveling to the surface due to the energetic harshness of toxins. Arthurians are looking forward to human collective ascension and consciousness, which cosmically also affects every extraterrestrial according to the development level. They will be participating in the cleanup and the healing of the human surface dwellers, in alliance with the benevolent extraterrestrial gatekeepers of the halls of the ancient self-regulating cosmic portals or stargates that can't be entered until all species have ascended consciously in their own energy field. So I think that's what's happening to you. Like you're very conscious about something this weekend, or it's going to surprise you. So that logical energy, that structural viewpoint, it's almost your conscience. Well, we know that anyway, but it's not going to be the same as your last experience that I think you think it might be, though. This is a completely different dynamic, but it's a very familiar, like, feeling of, I don't want to do this, but you're about to step into 3 if you've been at a 2. It has to do with your future before something is stabilized. You're jumping holograms is what I heard. Or you're going through hologlyphic energies. This isn't like, you could be absorbing what's not yours, but you know when we do that, where we have to sit back and it's like, oh, it's not our energy, right? So this time it's like almost knowing it's not your energy. but going about it in a very different way without expression to maybe that individual. And I think you're getting tested in the sense of like many individuals coming at you trying to test you with something, but it's not something you're not going to pass, guys. Like it's almost like amusing. It's empowering you, but amusing to whoever's watching you, and it's ancestors, celestial energy. Like it's got a lot of people watching you, wanting to be you, envious of you. So careful with the haters. But I think that the moral, there's one main concept here of you and somebody else. So again, it's that kind of, it's the way you go within, it's the way you're connecting. Yeah, it might cause a little confusion. Again, careful with mirrors or anybody that's trying to reflect old wounds. I think you're gonna nail it though. So I think that's the beginning of the confusion. Like it's not like a normal why. Because you find yourself here being like a sovereign being, but it's funny because that sovereign being energy is here. Scattered, unfocused, not present, could be feeling anxious, fearful, confused. Shift your focus to literally what's in front of you in the present moment. Okay, breathe deeply. Because this is your higher sense with spirit here, your higher self. How do you express that? How do you feel about it? So I don't necessarily think you're ungrounded here, but it's tuning into a new energy. Again, it could be throwing you off, like I said, like because this is something that's coming in and you're very unsure about it. I think you're gonna do just fine. It's like passing I just heard law, passing like what's the law you do? What's the pre-law, that passing? It's like you got to pass that to get into law school. So it's like passing like a pretty important fucking test. Cosmic power. Okay, so they're actually holding back, but they're watching you. So they're not trying to interfere here. This is something like you have to experience. But it could set you on a new fucking course, guys. Like it seems like it's a big deal. Subtle energy. When you're meditating, again, you might want to light a candle. Duality, breathe. It's kind of all the same message here. Except I do want to look at duality. Contrast the opposite polarity, balance of light and darkness, at odds with yourself. Where is the duality showing up in your life or within you? What is the lesson in duality? What am I experiencing? So if anything, you're more battling yourself in whatever. So something very matrix is, what I'm getting is something very matrix is coming towards you, but you need to look at it in a very spiritual light. And this is like something like, I wouldn't even say it's a lesson, but it's just like whatever it is shifts your dimension or something, I'm telling you. Like, you might be shocked at your own outlook. It's almost like an upgrade. It's almost like, holy shit, like, I'm pretty fucking intelligent. Or there's got to be something in regards here to some type of realization. That's why they have to hold back. Because you ever hear the saying, like, you're more powerful than you know you are, or you think you are? But this is like a whole nother level of like, whoa. It's like you're taking control of something. So I don't know if you think like this beloved energy is an illusion, like Neptunian energy, but it's not. Okay, it's connecting to it in a different way. Again, it could be through meditation, but or just taking that time outside, even 10 minutes to yourself. Misconception, a veil, deceptive energy. Things are not as they appear. What illusion are you creating or buying into? Are you ready to clear the illusion? Right? It's that whole feeling of like, oh, been here, done that. Like, but you're not going to follow through the same way. Okay. So pay attention to the cues of your body, your feet, feel it. Accordingly, rest, relaxation, nourishment, exercise, grounding. Tend to the aches and pains, the expressions. Are you ignoring something? You're holding on to something? Pay attention to your body's wisdom. Yeah, see, like I said, there's something here where it's just like, it's not even an epiphany. It's been here the whole time. Like either your wisdom, your intelligence, it's something where you're like, holy shit. Or it's an energy. But this energy almost, it's like you need to prove something to yourself without realizing you're proving something to yourself. I do feel like it's a frustrating energy though. So maybe before you react to a situation, feel it out, think about it. You're definitely going through some type of transformation here. And there's an epiphany that hits you in regards to something. Don't let somebody else tell you what they think it is either. I mean, you can listen. So you could be, like I said, you could be abandoning that thought, or it's just the way you feel. But yeah, see, it's so some of you, it actually is a lesson. I think you feel like, why follow through with this? It's just going to end up the same way. Or it's their energy. So I want to say it's more your energy, and it's a lesson of seriously looking at something with your higher conscious. And I know that's hard to do sometimes, because then it's like linking potential to something. But there could be potential, but it's potential like you don't want to see. Something may take some time here, but it's like the energy. There's something matrix here, but it's very spiritual. And it could take some time to kind of come together. But in the meantime, not meant to be pushed away either. It's like a lesson of like time. It's like a lesson. It wouldn't be patience. It's like a lesson of time. I don't know what that means, because we haven't experienced it yet. We're about to. It's like, if you make yourself a promise, make yourself a promise. If somebody else is promising something, you're more likely to be like, yeah, I heard that before. Don't do that. Especially if it's new energy and it just seems like a past scenario, if that makes sense. Mona Lisa, can I get a date on Friday? If you're busy, I wouldn't mind Saturday. So somebody might ask you, it might be like some type of get together. I don't know. Let's go to Earth. We still have ethers. I don't know why my computer keeps doing that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Overall weekend energy. You're very grounded. You could be working with stones or in a stony area. There's a mirroring energy here. Fire consumes anything it touches. The flames remind us of impendent nature of reality. Situations quickly transform into beauty or chaos. Fire is passion. Dancing in the flames invites you to reach the sky. Warmth, light, heavenly energy. Too much heat can also scorch you. To fully step into this energy of fire, something needs to be transformed. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. So it might be something like actions. Warm hands of your heart. Warm your hands and your heart to the inner fire. Let it burn away hardships that consume pain or sorrow. Have life become too rigid, too cold, superficial? Light a candle to make a bonfire. Toss in some flames. Anything that becomes painful, toss it in. You're going to go through a rapid transformation. Set your life on fire. Are you feeling fiery? Have you been reactive, short-tempered towards others? This card comes to tell you that your fiery emotions need to be redirected and that they could backfire. It's not a good idea to play with fire when you are out of balance or angry. Now is not the time to act or react. It's time to tame and befriend your inner fire so it does not scorch you. So you might want to play with fire this weekend. I just heard fire goddess. You might be able to do candle magic, Wicca with flames. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Very earthy though. I'm getting pulled to my Super 7. So, but maybe you need to work with the fire energy. But I think this is more like your temperament. You got the new earth. Lifting the veil, it's happening. Keep the vision, question everything. Anything unaligned must go. This is like no joke energy. Like this is something. This is kind of could be hot tempered too. So you careful what you're dismissing or letting go of either. This is powerful energy. So you're a lot more powerful than you think, Earth, right now. Like there's something with you being like a fire goddess, a god. You got this relief here. It could be by burning things in the veiled, but you're lifting that veil. So you're gonna see something in a different form, or you're gonna see something form in front of you, and it's either destined or fated. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The energy is quick too. Celestial alignment. So some of my fire signs might be in this energy. Because I said fire watch ethers, right? But there's there's strong fire within you this weekend. It could just be the earth signs working with strong fire. But it's strong, it's powerful. You got the grays again. Did the grays come out? When I can't even talk. That's weird. I can't talk. What sign were the grays? Fire? No. Water then? I don't. It told me to stop. You might want to work. I wanted to say a clear quartz, but a celestial crystal, this is a very celestial crystal, the Super 7. So I'm telling you, like, crystal work might be really good for you. It could be something calming, soothing. You got relief. It's the end of a struggle, a strife, much needed relief, a break of energy, miracles, rescue. The symbols seem so much more. Feel it blast out of negativity and call the strength into your heart. So you're going to be calm in anger. In the end of like suffering, whatever that is. And it's actually important to get this fire and energy under control. All is not being revealed at this time. Someone around you is holding back information of themselves. Please use caution proceeding, or perhaps mask inviting more what you should be protective over in regards to sharing. Draw another card for clarity to take the right action. Meditate on the mask to achieve altered states of awareness, to encourage hidden abilities arise from the surface of your consciousness. So again, you could be breaking free. Somebody might try to make you feel guilty here. I am getting like another feeling of like the Matrix, like I did, but that's not Matrix. That's your psychic abilities. So this could have you could be dealing with a fire sign that's not the greatest for you, or it's the fire within you. Intuition, empathic gifts, psychic visions, prophecies, powerful dreaming are present. You can access the greater wisdom beyond the human eye, what it can see. This is a time for the great awakening. New psychic abilities and gifts come to you. Your sacredness, your visions. Pay attention to your dreams, symbols, repeating messages. Meditate on the symbol if you want to expand your healing, creative dreaming, and psychic abilities. Something's happening. Keep your vision here. We got the new earth. It's the very first card. Didn't somebody else get the very first card with something else as well? Don't give up. You're closer than you think. This is your sign that you're facing and going in the right direction. It's a great gift to be able to see the potential of the existence. Tend to the new seeds. Dream it into existence. Don't lose faith. Have a fixed focus. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people in their hearts. Don't waver. Dig your devotion even deeper, for you are not the distant future. You are able to back and forth and watch carefully, planted and nurture and grow and bloom. It's possible to focus on your dreams. It's closer than you think. So keep the vision. questioning anything unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. The era of uncoming mistruths, and remember the ancient truths. As far as society and the world at large, in our own lives, pulling this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that no longer are a vibrational match. Some starseeds are here to just lift the veils between the unseen worlds and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things inauthentic or unaligned for survival and the well-being of Earth, to stand and protect those who do not have a voice. These starseeds cannot tolerate things that are incongruent. Things here being society where humanity is holding back and it's not in harmony with the planet. There's a creator at large. If we are tolerant of things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent within it, you add misalignment of this planet. You're being called to trust yourself, notice what's in alignment, and take the baby steps required to go back into harmony. It's not an easy feat per se, but it's worth a while, both identity and for this planet. I keep getting that incongruent energy. But there's something with eyes. I just got pulled to like cast with a friendly ghost, and then the director, and then seeing within the director's vision. But the director's visionary is not what you're seeing. You're seeing a different type of visionary energy here. It's almost like the whale's eyes. So something very transformative is probably going to go down this weekend. This isn't a normal reading. Answers yes. It could be new energy entering your life. It's not. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I don't know if it's like a superpower. I don't know if you have a superpower. It's like the giants versus the gods. I don't know. Loki had both abilities. I don't know. Yeah, definitely it's a higher vibration here. There's something with your vision. You might want to stay quiet about it or go within or surrender to what it is. You're mirroring definitely another energy that you don't see, but the veil will come off. The veil will just kind of strip itself. You got fall, new direction, patience. Got the answers. No, it's something. Deception. You're going to see the truth of something. So the veil is thin this weekend. Definitely protect your energy. But this is very positive for other energies right now. There's something very mysterious about this energy where it almost just wants it to kind of stay this way. But it's not going to stay this way for you. You're definitely stabilizing an energy this weekend. Like this could be very harsh too, but it's like you don't give a fuck. Let's get your best advice. Something's going to be shown to you. Go within you. So you got that higher vibration twice. Let's see what this vibration talks about. Resonance, frequency to your own vibration. Everything is energy made up of vibration. Trust your vibes. energy speaks to us. How can you raise it? So hanging out with the right people. That go within is just, I don't feel like it's like really needing to go within like that. I mean, going within is going within, but like it's connecting to like your inner voice, your heart center. So that's probably what it is. It's all about your wisdom, what you're in resonance with, but it's so much higher than that. So you might be in resonance of something, but you're doubting it, or it's very polar opposite. It's what I just said. Like if it feels good, you're in resonance, but you're like, nah. And then the other one's like a definite, like, no. And it just is not for you. It's knowing that you're not in resonance with it. Like it's quick. It is meant to be quick. It's a quick, like, it's extinguishing a fire to keep your own fire without putting your fire out. So like there's definitely energy, hi Max, around you that wants to keep like an internal flame or something. Yeah. So it's that it's not an illusion. You see something clearly. Careful. Somebody here, be really careful. Somebody here might try to change your perspective. It's not up to somebody else to change your perspective. I mean, it can be. Max wants to sit on my lap. Come on. You got soulmate. Best advice for the soulmate. So it's return. It's the same exact message that we got before in regards to soulmate. Look, fifth dimension lesson, devotion. It's almost like needing to devote your time to one thing versus another. Where did that confusion come in? With the same energy? What read was that? Go back to that read, because I want to say this was all in the same exact read. Again, it's like a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah, so something can be, it's the opposite energy, like I just said previously. It is without putting out your own internal flame. So there's an energy that's no good, and then there could just be another one that's questionable. That might be the one you just kind of want to be like, how do I want to look at this? And it might be like that spiritual thing. So soulmate, karmic, shadow work. It could be something they're going through that you're picking up on, though. Oh, you got a twin flame. No, it's the yin and the yang. You got opposite energies floating around here. I think it's going to be pretty fucking clear, though. There's something matrix about it, but one of them is complete matrix and one of them is not. I don't know if someone here is going to try to convince you that they've changed because enough time has gone by. But it's like they have not. And you have another one, a newer energy that's you should probably try to be a little more receptive to. But that's where, if there's any confusion, it would be around that one. But there is another one that wants to come in and actually cause confusion. So I feel like that message itself is confusing. To me, you're going to see something very clear if it's no good for you. And it's quick. And then the other one where that confusion was, I need you to go watch the other read. And I don't know which one it was. It could have been the one we literally just did. Air, possibly air. But don't quote me, I'm not positive. I'd have to go back and in my read and look. It was up here with illusion. So let's see what the ethers have to say. I feel like I wrapped that up too quick, but like I'm telling you, like whatever is just like no fucking way. It's no fucking way. It's not about looking at your strength. It's about what you know, whether or not something or someone is in alignment. Don't let anyone like delude you. There's got to be another message for Earth. Just when I thought I was done. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be working with the air energy, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. Could be saying go watch air. Arcturians, feeling safe. Keepers, concerned. Someone's got you. I think you're going to feel this way, which is nice. Survival, adaptability, reliable. I feel like this is an energy coming towards you. I just heard water. You got third eye, visions, manifesting, meditation, and air too. Did air have the heart? Lyrian, strength, courage, bravery. There's good energy coming in, okay? So let's go to the ethers. Messages from the ethers. You're awakening to something, awakening energy, messages from the ethers. It's clear, it's exciting. Sit with it, feel it, enjoy it. A great serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So you might be waking up to this energy of possibility with somebody. I think the anger conflict is going to go away in regards to something. And it's the love. Yeah. So you could be, again, releasing that anger, the conflict. I know, Maxi Poo. Especially if it has to do with the world. This is definitely seeing something differently, going within, using your magic. Without delay, cut cords of unhealthy, toxic people, places, habits, beliefs. It's time to stand in your truth without cutting anybody down in the process. Use that spiritual warrior with love, honor, compassion. So it's like something's dissolving. And energy is just kind of being lifted Magic, you're a magical being. Time to stop hiding your awe-inspiring abilities. Time to connect with the divine. Drawing this pentacle invites you to reconnect with your personal magic in a deeper level at this time. Working with the phase of the moon, a ritual, herbs, candles, crystals, spell work. Connect with your magic, physical. Connect with the magic, physical plane, and etheric realms. Find what suits you, brings you love, causes no harm. If you're inquiring about a relationship or a situation, take heart. There's something quite special here. Proceed with curiosity and wonder. Let something unfold in a unique way. Use this pentacle when you want to draw on the power of the elements to protect your energy in sacred spaces, which is the ethers. It's funny. So they're here, right? You've had quite a few energies here over the weekend talking about new relationships in general. Love, finances, people have relationships with finances, that type of stuff. But I feel like you're releasing, you're using the empowering energy of Mars versus the shadow side. Anger, conflict, things like that being dispelled. You're softening up to the idea of going about something in a different way. This is the shadow card that could feel confrontational, but do not be afraid. This brings to the surface what needs to bring to the surface to find your way back to love. There are many things of the human experience which is difficult that involves our heart when it comes to opening and never-ending sources. Wounds that, especially with our unconscious, they never elapse, so be careful. Could be scary or dangerous place or fear or anxiety. If this card surfaces for two reasons. Firstly, you need to acknowledge the difficult emotions, the situation, conflicts, wounds, and fears that's causing you pain or anxiety. Secondly, you need to go back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart, to let the pain experience confirm agony, separation of earthly life, soften and find your way back. With fear, anxiety, paranoia paralyze you. It's normal to want to hide from the outer world, but come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way of the innocence in the people, especially with yourself. Are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? So it could be an energy that's very similar, feels similar, it's coming back. It's whatever goes down. There's nothing here that's toxic. So I don't know if it feels toxic or you're unsure or you just can't be bothered. But there is, again, another awakening with barriers. I think you're going to break down some fucking barriers and you're like, oh, all right, benefit of the doubt type energy, which is positive but intimidating at the same time. So you could be softening to the idea of love, or it's how they're seeing you, vice versa. Let the fear go. And a child almost wanted to come out. Again, there is a lesson. And it's to wrap something up and look at something differently. Especially if there's any type of victim energy, guilt. You do have some type of offer coming towards you. So again, it could be seeing the magic in love, seeing the magic in whatever new energy of love you're experiencing. It feels revitalizing. Again, return. Somebody's returning. So to me, this is not karmic. Everything is karmic. It will stay karmic if you don't release something. But to me, this is somebody's returning in the sense of like, you're about to meet somebody from another life. It's part of your tribe. It's something like that if you haven't already met the energy. Or it's just your soul returning to you. The feeling of like you becoming more loving and in tuned and open to love. It's a transcendental shift happening. And it's just you returning to, it's more than what you want to deserve. It's not like that. It's just, again, it's kind of like what it says, softening up to the idea of love and releasing what doesn't serve you. And be careful you're not projecting certain energies on other people. I feel like you want to just tell somebody off before you soften up, though, for some reason. But I wouldn't really do that. Instead, kind of go within. Yeah, you definitely don't want to stay stuck. I just want to look at it. Best advice in regards to this return. Fifth dimension, union, recognition. I said that weird. Well, when you communicate with this energy, communicate on a higher conscience. It's that higher wisdom and knowledge, Again, I said, like, this feels like, how I just said to some of you, like, it feels like you want to, chomp somebody a fucking new asshole before you soften up. Like, I feel like that's, like, the message here. Like, no, communicate in a more, and it's not even mature. Communicate in, like, a higher, it's that higher vision that I was getting with the other energies of spiritual and looking at it in a spiritual way and communicating in a spiritual way, like in a more wisdom, like growth. It's like being the bigger person, but you're already a big person. So you don't have to tell yourself, be a bigger person here. But some of you might need to tell yourself to be a bigger person here, because I really feel like you'd rather rip somebody a new fucking asshole before you soften up, just so they don't ever underestimate you again. But something's telling me to tell you guys it's not needed. That's ego. I'm sure you have other opportunities to rip somebody a new fucking asshole. I'm sure it's not their first fuck up, and it won't be their first or last fuck up. Yeah, whatever that's in regards to. But you really shouldn't be looking at it like that either. So, or you can if that's what helps, like you'll always have another time to rip somebody a new fucking asshole if they underestimate you. So I just feel like someone fucking underestimated you, or it's something they did, though. It's how they feel. So when you do communicate, I don't want to say, look at it as like the bigger person, because that's matrix in a way as well. But you do need to be the bigger person here. So you're wiser, you're smarter. This is controlling your energy. And really looking at something differently. There could be something with Saturday. I don't know. Saturday, Saturday. Is that a song? Saturday, Saturday. All right, y'all. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. I love you guys. I gotta shower. I gotta get shit done. I will be on tonight. We will be going on the other channel. No later than, I would think, 6 o'clock. Let's get one of these cards for the ethers. So I'll be on the other channel later. Maui girl, good morning. Something about an insect. I don't think it's a praying mantis I'm seeing, but it's kind of like, it's the way you walk into something. I don't know why they're being so damn particular. Or maybe this deck doesn't have a message and that's why I didn't use it. Earth, survival, adaptability. Being reliable, vegan, solitude, independent, peace. Keeping your peace. This vegan card has never come out. I felt like I wasn't in the right deck. I knew it was something in here. It's weird. Retreat, neutral, solitude, self-redirecting, sovereign energy, peace, family, privacy, resourcefulness. The cultural 250 years ago, Pleiadian stand, 6 to 7 feet tall, vegetarian beings, higher self-sufficient, very autonomous civilization, Andromeda Council, very natural healers. They care deeply towards nature and natural environments. They participate in seeding projects, cultural preferences, neutral and private. They typically choose solitude. They are very independent and intolerant of feeling restricted. Their name suggests that they're vegans and only eat organic, raw plant life and considered consumption. They consider consumption of dead animals to be frowned as a crime to nature. Most vegan beings are humanoid. That just came in the other day. Some are hybrid, and some are different genetic characteristics of the nearby extraterrestrials. It's Alpha Lyria energy, the brightest star in the northern Lyria constellation, has its own solar system. These beings are ancestral refugees from the ancient Lyra Draco Wars. They are peaceful and do not participate in any galactic politics or wars. They're very neutral when it comes to drama. This could be like what's being birthed, this humanoid that came in the other day. This has to do with my reading the other day when I had to look up humanoid energy, and I can't remember what it was, but this has to do with that reading. I don't remember what reading it was. This deck is fucking talking, I'll tell you that. I think it's who you are. I don't know what it's trying to tell me, though. It could be just keeping the peace, continuing. Mantis beings, which I thought I saw a praying mantis, but I'm like, it's not a praying mantis. Sensitive, exclusive, enigma. So it might be something with this energy. I should really start using this deck more often. Some consider the mantis beings being one of the most mysterious. It's said they originated from the Virgo constellation of the galaxy of 29 million light years from Earth. Certain factions also reside with the Draco constellation. Draco. Mantis beings stand 10 feet tall. Additional joints with the long limbs. They're very similar to a prior mantis. They've sometimes been associated with abduction phenomenons, reports, oily covering substance on the body, and being speculated. Ancient Egyptians, Aboriginal, and African mythologies refer to these beings reports as the mantis beings of a social structure, that they honor the feminine receptive frequencies to maintain heightened tuned awareness, master the sound and color vibrations, both in healing present and maintaining an altered state of higher consciousness. These essential practices are carried through the mantis beings' cultural ceremonies to maintain highly evolved civilization. They are telepathic and they are blue. And they have highly sophisticated orb force field technology and interdimensional time travelers. Some say they are the silent overlords of monitor and observe the cosmic species of the spiritual process. So you could be being watched by this energy. Like they got a close eye on you. Because I saw you doing that. What did I say? I said something when I was something with the deck. I was waiting, and it's something with you crawling. And it was like Saturday, and then it was like Friday, Thursday, but you were like crawling like a insect, like prayant mantis. I don't know if I said prayant mantis or not, but like that's like type of the energy I was getting. So this might be you and another. You're one way, they're one way. I'm not quite sure. Or I think they're just kind of keeping an eye on you here. You could be in an exclusive group. Or entering some type of exclusive group. Just kind of wanting to kind of keep the peace. I don't know. It's like keeping an eye on you. It's like there was another read too where you had energy kind of keeping an eye on you too. Because they know you can do it. So you're definitely being watched by like, I'm just hearing different constellations as well. Like you probably are being watched more above than you are here. I mean, I guess that would make sense. I still can't make sense of it, even though I saw this energy that's linked to this. Maybe you're just not meant to make sense of it. No. Or it's something you're going to make sense of. No, it's not continue being who you are, because I was going to say that. I think we're going to have to do another reading afterwards. I'm going to come back and do another reading with these particular energies, because there's something more. I knew the ethers had more to say. It's almost like that earth energy is like needing more to say. But I have to do the other stuff maybe after my appointment. And before I do the other channel, I'll be back. All right. I love you guys so much. Love you. Bye.